Now, with the greatest love and respect, my friend, who I thought was my friend and a brother of the common people, Mr. Steve McKinney from 107.5. I need you to hear this and hear this fast. There is no station you have, okay, that Amos Jr. Miller need to be on. I'm putting this on Facebook, I'm putting this on Twitter, and I'm going to put it wherever else I can place it. I do not come on your station to side with you. I come on your station to declare my right as a caller. You invited me not to call your show. Let it be the last time you call. Then just remember, January 30th will also be the last day you hold the 5 artistic painting expression that I brought to your company. Almost 1 year ago, you failed to mention one thing about it and my talent. You are a corrupt, fat hog, a demon. That's why I like your show, to expose you. On this 30th day of January 2020, I wish for my friends on social media, Facebook, my friends on social media, Twitter, my friends on social media, Instagram, those who do not follow me as, what I should say, as a friend, but you follow me on social media in regards to things I do that you like. You're a Bahamian. You were born here, or you married into the Bahamian society, or for whatever reason you came to this country. All right? I want you to know that your being here is a divine placement. It's a divine placement. You were predestined to be where you are today, listening to what I'm about to tell you. Now, but I have a lot to say. Unfortunately for me, I have a lot to say and a very short time to say it. So just to get to the cut to the chase, I was on the daily, or what we like to call the weekly talk shows, one of which is the Hard Copy station. Now, I don't know what Mr. Steve McKinney problem is, even though in my mind or in my heart, I think I know. It does not matter. He does not like me. He tolerates me, but he acts on the station when I call as if he lords over me. He does not lord over me. I need everyone who follows me. Okay? Without my persons such as myself, his station would have been like the radio station was just playing music. And okay, Mr. Steve McKinney have betrayed the Bahamian people a long time. Now, he does not like how in very large circles on his level, my name are being called on every level. I need the Bahamian society to know. And that's because whether Mr. Steve McKinney like me or not, it does not matter. I, Amos Jr. Miller, known around the world as King Amos, a real Bahamian who born here, does not need him. Now, I'm about 149, 150 pounds up and down, depending on how much money I make. Mr. Steve McKinney, okay, this is a man who's wearing at least close to 400 pounds, easy, 350 to 400 pounds easily. And so as of this very day and moment, I am objecting, I am refusing, okay, I'm rejecting Mr. Steve McKinney. Not his hard copy show. I need the show to stay on so the Bahamian people could call. I don't need him to voice what I need to say to the Bahamian people. I say it and I record it and then I'm going to put it on Facebook. If you listen and follow me, you would hear it. It does not matter. He don't have to listen. None of his followers have to listen. Who will listen is the people who rule this world. The nuclear family have to listen to me. And all the Bahamian people need, okay, is like real Bahamians to represent their interests. Okay? Real Bahamians to represent your interests, whether you like it or not. I just need Mr. McKinney to know just before I leave, bro, every day I will listen to your show, and any day you say anything I don't like, I will prove to you I never had to come on your talk show from the day social media began with analog. I never needed no Bahamian station. I am not number one in your country, the number one person of interest that you always wish to embarrass or try to embarrass. Why? Because behind the scene, I caused the average person who you wanted to make money from of advertisement, Okay? All right? For the small little entrepreneurs who could not get a government job, who could not get a hotel job, who could not get a private sector job. Okay? No public sector job, no private sector. They started a business on their own. And people like you, Steve McKinney, and any station you were on, okay? You started these shows because you realized you could bring to the forefront the concerns of the Bahamian people, keep it to the forefront, and get paid. The difference between me and you is you get paid. And that's why you look like a hog to compare with me. And that's why you sound like a hog to compare with me. On your station, many Bahamians concluded, long time, they will not call your station. The old people you got calling your station, but get this one and get the next one. Watch, sit back, you fat, slobby, ungodly, no good, immoral self. Okay? You, people like you working for ZNS, people like you, Steve McKinney, is what caused the government and the church to get away with the darkness they have practiced on this Bahamian people for 53 years, within the 53 years of majority rule and within the 47 years of independence come July 10th, 2020. You are a disgrace to me. You only continue to disgrace yourself, not Amos, because I don't give a goddamn about you or how you feel about me. What I care is about the truth, honesty, integrity, and truth. That's what you are foreign to. Now, all of the shows you bring in the shows because the Bahamian people would bring the concerns either anyway. And how much better for you who had the influence to get a license for a radio station, to get the support that you needed to get a radio station, okay? And now that you get your radio station, you want to use it like the PLP and FNM use their political powers to discredit the real Bahamians in this country, and you trying to discredit Amos, the voice, the only voice at the beginning, who stood strong and caused you to turn away from the wicked, corrupt PLP that you were taking advertising dollars from during their campaigning of their different elections, starting from the election, the by-election in Elizabeth. You were working with the PLP. You were working with the FNM. You work with the PLP and you work with the FNM. You bringing these shows on week after week for months after months. 2019 ended with you talking the same thing over and over. There is no balance. You have discredited yourself as sure as Dr. Hubert Minnis and Dr. Dwayne Sands has discredited themselves as relates to their profession, their doctor profession. And then they left the doctor profession that they are professional in to come into politics, to play politics, because they had people like you who already now are prepared to take advertising dollars and allow them to get away with things. And so you tell me don't call your show no more. You didn't do nothing for me when the Igler been on your show. You ain't doing nothing for me when I tell the people to support people like you. I'm asking them to support your station, but that don't have nothing to do with the things you did to give the government, to give the PLP and FNM and the degrading, ungodly, dark church, part of the Christian church. And let me let you know something. Haitian people have rights in this country. And listen to me, I'm going to take up their rights. Okay? Poor people have rights in this country. And that bullshit you running on with Steve McKinney, talking foolishness on your radio, trying to break down people's spirit, talking about when I could come on and when I cannot come on. Go to hell. Where you going? You's a fat hog. Look at all of your people in your station that you bring in your station to talk on the radio. All of them fat and slobby like you. Okay? You are hog, Steve McKinney. Steve McKinney. You and your radio station represent everything that the PLP and FNM did in this country. I want you.
What you saying?
No, I was coming for some water. This going on the internet. I need Steve McKinney to hear this. He trying to disrespect me tonight on that radio. I tired of his disrespect. Let me get a drink of water, because I want the Bahamian people to know what type of person Steve McKinney is. Steve McKinney's he's a garbage to compare with me. Everything he did, okay, everything he did in 2019, Okay? Look at the shows he had in 2019, allowing politicians to